Alright, Metalheads! Welcome back to another episode of Metal Verbalizers podcast. This podcast is for you that want to discover new fantastic metal. We feel that there aren't enough podcasts that support the underground scene. That is why the whole purpose of this podcast is to find new and or smaller bands and tell you about them. In this episode, we will talk about a band that get their inspiration from the classic old glam metal of the 80s. This is all about high energy and larger than life performances. In this episode, we're going to talk about Star Crystal. Alright, so I'm sitting here with Star Crystal. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
So why don't you start by introducing yourselves a little bit?
Hello, I'm Susanna. I'm vocal in Star Crystal Band.
I'm Eugene, bass guitar from Star Crystal Band. And also we have three other members of our band. It's Elijah, keyboard, Max, drums, and Alex, our guitar player. And we are Star Crystal.
Yeah, cool. And when was the band started and so?
It was in 2012. And we begin with always we was Alex and I, and we play some traditional Ukrainian music and
Light rock, something like that, yes?
yes. And we decided to complete the old band. We needed bass, we needed keyboards and good drummer, and we found our boys.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
First was Elijah, our keyboard, then was me, bass player, and
We are without.
and after some drummers, finally we have Max, and I think he's our last drummer, and our band is completed with full. Our members are like
Full family.
forever. Yes.
That's lovely to hear. It has been the same members for all the time.
Yes, except drummers, but
Okay, all right.
Elijah, yes, and me, we was from the beginning.
That's awesome to hear. What made you choose Star Crystal as your band name?
Oh, it was only crystal.
At the
It's-
beginning.
And yes, it's like a very expensive champagne. And then we decide to put very fancy word. It's like we are rock, we play rock, rock stars, and we put star to beginning our call.
Awesome. So, what are some of your main influences? What has influenced the music that you play?
White Snake, Bon Jovi.
It's always
Yeah.
our famous, the best band. It is White Snake, Mr. Big, Wixon, Motley Crue, Bonfire.
Winger.
Yes, a lot of
FM.
bands.
Yeah, when I listen to the music, I feel like with the synthesizers and the keyboards, I feel like I hear a little bit of Def Leppard in there as well.
Yes.
Some people told us that we're.
You look like White Snake. Your sound like from White Snake.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also heard about in the White Snake there are two guitar players, but in Europe there is guitar player and keyboard, and some people told us that we are like Europe because we have
nice.
and keyboard and guitar, this combination in our songs.
Yeah, Europe, they are coming from a city quite near where I live, actually.
Cool.
It takes about 50 minutes to an hour to go there.
Cool.
That's another great band. It sounds like your music comes from the best from the 80s, pretty much.
Yes, we are take experience and listen to these big bands from 80s, and we take all the best from them, and we love that music, and that's why we started to play this kind of style.
Yeah. Sounds great. Can you explain a little bit about your image with like stage clothes, images when it comes to album covers and that kind of stuff?
Yes. It's also from 80s. We wear some elastic, some
leather.
Yeah.
You see top hat on Susan.
Some lightly.
Yes. Very colorful.
A lot of glam color. It's pink, red, jeans.
Yes. So we're trying to do like they did.
Very sexy clothes.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
How do you go about the writing process when you write new music? Is it a collaborating effort, or is it just like one or two in the band that is going for it?
Always Alex
bring some idea.
To play something interesting at home and in his mind. And to beginning, we bring in rehearsal room some ideas and call to Eli and play with me something interesting for your keyboard, and to put bass, and then to put drums. Vocal in, and finally.
At the end, yes, when we finish all the music, I would say like that, we try to create some melody for vocal, and then we create lyrics on this vocal. So it's the process that we all take place in. We all do this and try to. And after we created it, then in the studio we try to think about some mastering, mixing ideas. So we are all involved in that process.
Yeah, sounds amazing. And often in a band, and I guess we can talk a little bit about that as well. Often in a band, there aren't going to be the same influences from each members. So often a band becomes like a cocktail of influences, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So when you get that collaborated effort, you can get some very interesting sounds, I feel like. Is that something that applies to your band as well?
Of course, we have different influences from different genres. So as Alex, as I also, we when we were young, we listened very heavy music
and watch a lot of movies from 80s with good soundtrack.
Yes. We liked these soundtracks. That's why we stick to 80s. But of course, we have a lot of flavors, like some soul music, some likes Whitney Houston.
Mariah Carey.
Yes.
And vocal from Vixen, Happiness, Female Fatale, and a lot of bands with female vocal.
Yeah. So we stick to the sound of 80s. I would say like we use other genres also in our music a little bit. It's like flavor to our main style.
Sounds awesome. I usually ask that in the beginning, but we can. I guess you can only talk for yourselves. What was the reason to why you got into music, started play or sing? Was it like from a parent, or was it by yourself that you got into doing music?
My reason, I don't know. I born with some talent, and when I was child, I'm always to want to be musicians.
A singer.
Yes, I want to be a singer, like Tina Turner, because it's rock diva for me. And she had a good voice, a good rock voice.
Definitely.
I'm always to want to be a singer.
And she also has a very good show, Tina Turner.
Yeah,
very professional, very catchy, and you can feel this energy from TV, this energy from Tina Turner.
And more energy.
So it sounds absolutely amazing. And Tina Turner, she's an old legend. You cannot not like her music, I feel like.
Top of the top.
Yeah, definitely. To go back a little bit to your own music, do you have a particular lyrical theme that you like to write about, or do you go for what you feel like at the day when you write music?
We only writing about love, because love it's alive.
It's very powerful emotion that
Definitely.
helps people to go through very hard times if they have, and when also when it's everything is good, it's also very good feeling. Love. That's why we think that about we like to write about that. And people love it.
Yeah, and your latest single that you released last year, I believe, is called "Power of Love" as well, which is a great single in my opinion.
Well, last year, but it was 2 months ago, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the interesting part. When you go over to when you've just gone over to a new year.
Yes.
There was sometime in November that you released it.
Yes, it was in November 2022. We released Power of Love.
Yeah. I guess we can actually talk a little bit about that. What are your plans for the future of the band? Do you have any, like, because of this single, do you have an upcoming album, maybe?
We are in process. We're recording new songs. Two songs, yeah.
We have created already some of the songs, and right now we're recording them.
Recording 2 songs, and
no more. I think
right
three songs.
Oh, okay, 3.
Like 3 in process. 1 song we need to finish and then also record, and we need to create maybe 2 or 3 more songs to complete our new album. Some of the songs we already played on our shows, so our fans know them. Actually, Power of Love.
Come on, baby.
Yes, they Come on, baby, Wild Wind. What else?
I think 5 songs.
So we play these songs, and our fans know them. But in future we will release them and in full album.
Sounds awesome.
Album, yes.
How has the new songs been received by the audience? Do they enjoy the music with the new songs as well?
Yes, of course, they like our
Sounds
music.
awesome.
Yes, actually, Powerful Off got a lot of um, feedback, I would say, a lot of feedback from Powerful Off,
Yeah.
from our audience. It's very popular, even though it's 2 months old. Yes, but it's like already in the top of our streams in Spotify.
Sounds
So
great.
yes, so people can check it out. People like this song very much.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said before, it's a great song, and if the album is gonna be on the same level all the way through, it's gonna be a fantastic album as well. I'm sure about that. How are we looking with the live shows and such? Do you have anything planned for 2025?
Yes, of course.
We have a big plan. I think it to begin in the summer. It will be a lot of festivals, and right now we talk with Booker about tour in autumn
Yes, in autumn.
in Europe.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have Switzerland, we have Austria, we have what other? Belgium. It's there are some already. We know some places where we will play, and other we will find them to complete our tour in autumn.
Sounds awesome. One thing that we like to do, and we actually have a concept where we bring back the bands, is something that we call tour stories. And the concept of that is that the bands can come to our show and tell stories about their live shows. It can be like funny and cool things that has happened.
Oh, it was in French. It was the finally song during our program,
and also the final show, a final gig in our
yeah,
tour.
yeah,
It was this April.
yeah.
I
And
mean last April.
and I watched in front of me to start dancing. It's like Italian mafiosi with good hat, and he's very good dancing. And I understand I dancing with him also, and I forgot from my boys, and I go to
Into the audience.
yeah, into the audience and dancing, and we're hearing a lot of
noises.
Yes.
The audience were very excited about this performance when the person from
Yeah.
like she said a mafia man started to dance with her. And you can find this. There are a video on this, and it's on our YouTube channel from the France and city called Bordeaux, I think. Yes. So
It was like
it.
joke, but it's not joke.
Yes.
That sounds scary. It sounds like I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, that's actually pretty much all of the questions that I had prepared for you guys. Is there anything else that you would like to shout out? You can shout out whatever you want.
About what?
Все, что хочем. Можем добавить все, что хочем.
Okay. We need to a lot of concert, a lot of countries when we to play our gig. We want to play it's Latin America, and we want to a listener from this country, and I want to a big love each other, and
We wish you to love each other, people, to listen to our music, of course, and don't be angry, be friendly,
love each other,
love
be
each
safe.
other, yes. People from all over the world, especially from Sweden.
Listen to rock.
We love Sweden. It's very
Yeah.
great, and also,
Great country,
yes,
very great. And your band Europe, it's top of the top.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna have to get Star Crystal up here to Sweden as well to
Yes,
do some shows.
would be great. We actually had some in the past. We played at
Alright.
Malmo.
In Malmo.
All
At
right.
Malmo Fest, yes. And also we had to play at Nestor Fest, but we had a problem with
Across the border.
across our border in Ukraine.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yes,
It was.
yes.
But right now it's clear for us.
Yes, we can go every time and everywhere we can
We live in Europe.
right now. Yes. So if we want to visit again Sweden, it would be great.
Yeah, I'm sure that you're very welcome to come and visit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. So I'm gonna thank you very, very much for joining us on our show.
Thank you
That's
very
been
much.
an absolute honor to have you on.
We're very excited.
Yes.
And we wish you the absolute best of luck with your new music and future live shows and such.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you in Sweden.
Yes.
Will do. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
very much. Bye.
So, if it sounds like you might like this band, do not hesitate to go and check them out. If it is not what you usually listen to, go and give them a chance anyway. You might find something new that you will enjoy. I find new bands and kinds of music all the time when I do this podcast. Most importantly, if you do like this band, make sure that you go and support them in ways that works for you. Easiest way is to support them is to follow them on their social media. It is very easy and it's completely free. Of course, I would like to encourage you to buy their music as well, as that is a very good way of supporting the band. If you like what we are doing here on Metal Verbalizers podcast, bringing you new metal to enjoy, don't forget to follow us on our social medias as well. This way you will get updates on what bands we're going to verbalize next. Maybe you have a band in mind that you would like us to feature. Don't wait to tell us about them. We always take suggestions in consideration when we plan our episodes. Did I mention our YouTube channel? There we also have a video version of our tour stories, and now also our verbalizings. You do not want to miss this. Thank you for listening. You've been listening to Metal Verbalizers podcast, Verbalizing Star Crystal.